Dun, dun, dun.
You are now about to witness
Knicks real talk, just enter the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual facts. It's your man, the brand, his hands on, going hard like calluses. Who style this? Aiming at your mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. In the rip though, I side really cryptic, we locked them from the get-go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KRT drip club leading up to tip off. We flew by confidence, put your Nick content in beast mode like my charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Prior to Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, Korea popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the link that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange and blue skies. In Metropolitan, we connect in the vets go wallowing. And the matters with the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms of passion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick to the assassin.
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire! He's on fire! He's on fire!
Yo, salute. It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets. Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks, Charlotte at the Spectrum Center in North Carolina in my neck of the woods. We about to get it popping up in here. To everybody in the building, man. Happy Turkey weekend and all that good stuff to everybody in there. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this Knicks game, man. Try to get a win on the road, man, before we have a day off. Then we got to pop it again on Friday, man, and get the Milwaukee Bucks. Other than that, man, I'm glad to be in the building. Glad to see everybody in the building. Nostalgic, what's good, my man? Good to see you in the building already. To my man, Nostalgic, what's good? And Dorpasaurus, what's popping? Rex, what's good, my man? Good, fam. Let me bring my partner in crime in the building. We can really get this thing popping. Can't forget Buzzer Beat. He chatted earlier today, too. Let me highlight my brother, Shaw Powers. What's good, my man?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the family in the chat. All that happy gobble gobble and all that other good stuff about to happening. Salute to you guys for coming through tonight. And happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Yeah, we definitely in the building, man. Knicks and Charlotte, like I said, I'm going ahead and try to get a win on the road after winning the game against Brooklyn the other night. Try to pick up where we left off and get another one, man, and have a back-to-back situation and go in and try to get a little rhythm going into our game for the win and loss perspective. But I'm glad to be in the building. I know Shaw glad to be in the building, man. I'm glad to see the family in the building. But it's a big game, man. It might not be a big game from a record standpoint, but it's a big game for a lot of reasons. We will talk about all that in a few minutes. But I just want to say salute to everybody, man. I hope y'all have a great holiday tomorrow. I hope all your family with y'all and your friends and everything. Latoria, what is popping? Mr. JD81, what's good, my man? Salute to you as well. Just salute to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in. Shop Power, we got one down here in my neck of the woods down here, man. And they're about to go down here and get a popping against these guys today and try to get a win. And I would love to see him go ahead and get a victory, man, to get us to 11-6, you know, and stay right up in the top. We're right there, 5th right now in the Eastern Conference. There's right game or two behind other guys from a wins perspective, but because we haven't played that many games as Cleveland and all them guys, but nevertheless, we right there where they at. So we just need to kind of string along a couple of wins to get us back over that 3rd or 4th spot. You know, where you got Detroit Pistons playing pretty well. Obviously, the Toronto Raptors is playing well. Then everybody else trying to make a move too. So we right there in the thick of things. It's like a lot of jam up in the Eastern Conference, a lot of parity. But we need to separate ourselves sooner or later. So it'll be a good day to go out there and get it popping today. AP. What's good, my brother? I'm good to see you, AP. Yeah, man. But I'm looking forward to it today, Shop House. It's gonna be a good game today.
Yeah, it is. This is not a game to take lightly. Let's state the fact right now. This is just because they're 4-13 or something like that, some number like that. They do not. Let's not. There you go. Let's not even get into not paying attention to this team. One, straight off the bat, this team hates the Knicks. I don't want to say hate the Knicks. Let me take that back. But every time we play this team gets up for us, don't we? They get up for us, man. And some of the guys on that team really get up for the Knicks. Oh man, I forgot the damn name, guy. All these guys, Bridges, Clark,
Sexton.
what's the guy? Sexton. I thank you, Divine. Sexton. These guys just like playing the Knicks hard, like playing Brunson rough. You know what I mean? Like throwing it down on us and dunking and showing their athleticism and all that stuff. This is not a game to be taken. And on top of that, it's a team in the East. No matter what their record is, they are a team in the East. We need to dominate this team. We need to get out there tonight. I don't want to say dominate. We need to win tonight, by all means necessary to get this win against this team. This team is not coming in here to. We're not going in there for them to be like, okay, let's take the game. We're going the other way. Now they're gonna step up. Oh, New York Knicks coming tonight. Yo, what you say, Divine? We talking in the background about how last night you explain that to people. Let people hear that too, because I believe that every time the Knicks play.
Yeah, real talk. We were talking in the background, like, you know what? I had to change the whole injury report up last night because all the guys you thought was going to be out, they changed that shit this morning because LaMelo Ball was going to be out. All he do was going to be out, but now they playing the Knicks, like Shop Howard said. I'm going to find a way for him to get through. But it's an important game for a lot of reasons. Not only is this a trap game, but these guys got uber talent down there. I don't understand why when you got talent like they do, they can't seem to get over on the winning side of things. They do have a lot of good talent down there. LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Sexton, Miles Bridges, Con Copel out of Duke who shoot the ball very well from down there. He probably leading the league in three-point shooting right now. He's the quickest to get to them maybe, and I think anybody in a long time in the NBA. This dude can light it up from out there. So if our three-point defense don't be on point tonight, Knicks will lose this game. I'll tell you that right now. They will lose this game if that three-point defense do not come to play tonight. I think it's important that we go out there and bring our A game tonight and don't take these guys for granted and don't leave the building already. Think that tomorrow's Thanksgiving already. Don't leave the building mentally and still be there physically because you lose tonight. So don't leave the building early. Make sure you get the win and then go home and enjoy some turkey and all that tomorrow. So I just think that we got to make sure that we on our game and on our P's and Q's and don't just because this team is not an over 500 team. They have over 500 talent. Now make no mistake about that. So we just got to make sure we on that game, and I think we will, man. And not only that, another thing that's important tonight, I think we got to make sure we end up building because it is an Emirates Cup game tonight.
Right, Emirates Cup also, yes.
The Emirates Cup game tonight, and that's another reason why we want to win. Here's the next thing because tonight is the Emirates Cup game, and tomorrow, not Friday, is the Emirates Cup game, a revenge game against the Milwaukee Bucks. So we got to make sure that we go in here and handle these things right now. And don't take it for granted because we 1-1. I'll put the standings up in Emirates Cup in a minute. Get into all that, man. And let me shoot out some more people in the chat. Jay Cholders in the building. Jay, what's good, my man? What's good? And another thing, ladies and gentlemen, just on another note, real quick to get it on up in there. Y'all know our boy Landry Shaman, ladies and gentlemen, will be out 4 weeks. Landry Shaman will be out 4 weeks. Hopefully, have a speed recovery, a well recovery, and then, because, think about it, 4 weeks from now, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much at the end of December, we don't know who might be on the team or who might not be on the team. Once you get past the 14th or 15th of December, a lot of guys who might have signed this year could get traded. Not saying he's going to get traded, but what I mean is
you can make some moves.
Yeah, we started getting to make a move season, like Shaw said, and you never know what happened. But anyway, I hope he don't go nowhere. I think he's been a plus for the Knicks, man. He's been a blessing for the New York Knicks. So let's hope he just have a speed recovery, Landry Shaman, and get back in and do what you've been doing for the New York Knicks since the season started, because you've really been lighting it up on both sides of the ball, man. And we definitely want you to get back in the building. So he'll be out for 4 weeks, man. Other than that, man, we'll be okay. But we're going to miss the brother because he was doing some good work for the New York Knicks for sure. But other than that, Shaq Powell, it's just another game on a doctrine. We got to go out here and cross teeth and dot out to get it popping tonight, my man. I think we'll be okay. But like I said, it's a cup game. We 1-1 in the group standings, and we don't want to fall below because we might get X'd out of there. I want the Knicks to be up in this thing to the end and win this thing if they can. So I think it's important tonight to win tonight and win Friday against Milwaukee Bucks, and maybe we can get to 3-1 in the group standing and rise up a little bit. But we right now we second in the East, 1-1. Milwaukee 2-0. That's why I want to beat Milwaukee.
Right. And I think we up 10 points. I forgot how that thing
Yeah,
goes.
we know actually we up 10 points on Milwaukee.
Right,
Absolutely.
10 points, right. 10
Yeah,
points. Yeah.
10 points on them. Yeah, but other than that, man, I'm just looking forward for them winning that game tonight to help us out any way we can and to move to 11-6 and keep it moving.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. I mean, I forgot tonight was an Emirates Cup game. So now I really got to get amped up. I really got to turn all this orange on right now because this really is, we got to go out here and score 140 points tonight. We got to go out there and score like 190 points tonight. We got to go out there and really, this is the Emirates Cup thing is something about the way the scoring factors into the winning and the positioning and all this other stuff. I think everybody knows how. I mean, it has a facet of how it goes. It's something doing with the numbers and all this scoring and all this stuff. So that means that the Knicks really have to get out here and get 120 points tonight, 130 points tonight. We got to really perform tonight. So it's not no take this lightly or go in here and have a okay game and win by a couple of points. No, we got to go out there and perform tonight. So I think just remembering that, I think the Knicks will already know that, and I think they're going to really come out here and try to perform tonight. Excellent game from Cat last game. Excellent slow down type of game that Jalen Brunson had. Came in slow, gentle, got all 20-something points and all those numbers. Cat dominated. First game, Cat didn't have a double-double, though, but he almost had 40 points.
Yeah, his percentage was popping in that game, man. Like I said, salute to Walter White, WWW was good. My man Walter was good, man. Good to see you, my man. Appreciate you, Walter, for real, being a member as well, too, my brother. We really appreciate that. Yeah, man, but it's like I said, it's another game on a doctor, but one we can't take lightly. Shy Powers, we want to get this W for sure, and and move on to the next, man, because it's definitely game day. Like you said, man, Knicks and Charlotte, there you go. Let's get it. Let's go, man. We in here, man. Let's get it. Let's go. We're going to go in here and try to come down here and knock these boys out the box. But like I said, you can't take them lightly. They got offense firepower down there. We better be on our defense A game tonight. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, the game, as you can see on the bottom of the ticker, going to be on NBA League Pass, streaming on NBA League Pass for sure. And then obviously on TV, you'll see down there MSG, FanDuel Sports Network South and Southeast. But it's definitely going to be on NBA League Pass as well. So for you guys who want to check the game out there, you go down there, you can get it popping in there. But I'm just looking forward to these guys to go out there and play some hard defense tonight. This is one of them teams you cannot take lightly. I mean, they literally got some bucket getters. Trey Mann could get it off the bench. Right. All them dudes, man. Colin Saxon and Trey Mann off the bench. And so we got to be ready for them. This is one game we got to go in there. And I want to see our defense come up to a level that they really need to be against some stellar offense. This is a good test for the Knicks because these guys got good offense. This is a big test with Melo Ball, the big guard. You might have to throw. You got Brandon Miller, the nice side forward. So McHale and Deuce McBride going to have to be on their game tonight because these guys can really get it popping in that backcourt. And they like to get out there and run. They almost mirror our offense in a sense. They like to get up and down the court. They chuck up some threes. Only thing they don't got that we got down there. Absolutely, Jay Childer. Con Copel is the truth. That boy can light him up, man. So we got to be ready for him. Sexton, Ball, Miller, all of dudes, man. They can light, and Bridges, they can light that shit up. So we got to go out there and bring it. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a good challenge for the Knicks. Not even though that team is 14 and 13, like we said, Shaw Powell, we talked about earlier. They got over 414 talent. You know what I mean? And if they don't bring their A game, they can get waxed up out of there tonight for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. I'm more. I was already amped, but now I'm really amped because this is a game that if you want to stay in this cup thing that they're having right now, and you want to be recognized as being in this cup thing, then you have to come out tonight and perform. I know we down OG tonight, but we got Cat. I know. We got down Larry Sherman tonight, but I think we got Clarkson tonight. And I mean, I think he's going to perform. I don't know what the refs don't like him or something like that. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me watching, but I don't know. Maybe he getting a lot of foul. His hands do be in the cookie jar, you know what I mean? But sometimes anyway, that's just me watching. So I'm looking forward for these guys to have bigger games tonight. You know what I mean? I think Deuce is going to have a more pronounced game tonight. Josh Hart, Mr. Triple Double tonight. I think he is right around there going to get some type of triple double tonight. Some 10, 11, and 14 or some numbers like that. Some crazy thing like that. So I'm super even more amped now about this because this is a game that they do have to play defense, and I want to see them play defense, but I want their offense to excel. This in this cup thingamajig, you have to score the basketball. You know what I mean? So let's see if they can get out there and do that tonight.
That I don't think they have a problem with tonight.
Facts.
I think the Knicks will run them up from a scoring standpoint. Because salute to Queen Darlene. Queen, what's good, sister? Size 9 is in the building. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlight. Daniel, what's popping? Oh man, good to see you as well. And salute to everybody in the chat, man. A happy Turkey weekend to everybody, and all that good stuff, man, and so on and so on. But yeah, I think this is one of these games where, you know, our offense, it's gonna be an offense thing. It's who defense gonna come to play. One thing I will say, and to me is almost like a pro and con. Like, I don't think their front line can mess with ours. I don't think they got nothing for Cat down there or Mitchell Robinson. So I think Ryan could Capapel, whatever his name is. He you know, he's a young dude. They brought in Miles Plumlee, Mason Plumlee this year, but still they don't got the guys like they used to have like Mark Williams and all these guys. So let's see if Big Cat can continue doing what he's doing, because he's really, really getting a popping as well. We just need him to continue. Granted, we played the Nets the last game and Dallas, but if you play who in front of you, you don't worry about the competition. You play who in front of you. So tonight, I need them. Don't worry about their record 14-13. Like I said, they 14-13, but they don't have 14-13 talent. We need to go out there and beat these boys tonight. And I think we're coming to play tonight, man. I think we really, since Jalen's brother came back for that injury, I think we're gonna find our a little bit more about footing, like you said, Shy Powell, and get into a better rhythm. But we down two important guns on our team. Like I said, Anunoby and Sherman, we get on that in a few minutes, get into the injury part in a few minutes, that we can open up a little early, whatever, we can get in here, get a pop, whoever want to come in. But we down, absolutely. That we down a couple of our key defenders, you know what I mean? And so we got to go ahead and get it tonight, man. I think we will. And I know we're going to come to play. You know, it's to me now, we passed that Mark Shaw Power that I talked about, that 15 games. You know what I mean? This team know what they know what they got to do now. They know the system. No more excuses like, I don't know Mike Brown's system. Ain't nobody got shit to figure out. You know, had the all season, preseason, 15 games. At least you should understand the system. One thing I do like, Shaw Power, just to piggyback off, talk about the system. I noticed the last game against the Nets, they kind of went back to that other way, pound the ball first and then take less threes. You know what I mean? And I think it worked out well for them. Granted, it's the Nets, but they still NBA ball players. But they didn't go crazy from outside. Looked like they were doing more ground and pound in the paint and then spray it back out and knock them down. I think that's the way it's supposed to do. Go in the paint first and then put it back out. They did a good job of that the other day. So I think they need to have that same formula tonight. If you open, shoot it, obviously, but make sure that you ground that ball in the middle. Bully ball tonight. This is a bully ball night for me. Go in that paint and bully ball against these guys and see what you come out with.
Yeah, the one thing that I really enjoyed last game is seeing how Cat really operated. He went down. He didn't look for his 3-point shot until he started scoring in the paint. He beat those guys up down low, and he shot short jump shots. You know what I mean? He did things, you know what I mean? He is incredible when he grabs the ball at the top of the key and he takes those 2 steps with them big feet he got, and he at the rim. You know what I mean? The one thing I loved his aggression. One thing that I always be like, oh, when he hit that thing and he goes falling, his legs fall up in the air. All right. He is a dominating force down there, and I hope that tonight he brings that same intensity. Didn't talk much to the refs last game. Was more on the court scoring the basketball, and they were giving him the calls because he deserves them. In my opinion, when I watch him go down there, it's almost every time he goes down there, except for when he hooks the arm under, when he makes you want to try to foul him. And, aside from that, he almost gets beat up 2-3 times before he even takes the shot. So let's see if he can get down there tonight and dominate again tonight. I'm looking for a big game to him against tonight. Like you said, Devon, I don't see no one that really should be able to contest him much in this against him tonight on the Hornets. So I think we got a good chance of coming out here with a big night tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, you don't take no team for granted. Once it says NBA, no boys allowed. Well, that's what it's going to be tonight. But I like the big spot matchups. Other than Miles Bridges, that might be my only concern from the defense side of the ball, because I don't know. It's like, to me, trying to put Cat or Mitchell Robinson on Miles Bridges, like trying to put Mitchell Robinson on Franz Wagner.
Facts. That's what I said. Facts.
It's just a bad matchup. But because we are going 2 7-footers, you kind of have to get and put that into the equation. But on the flip side, y'all they got to throw that ball and eat in the paint too, because as good as it is a mismatch from Miles Bridges and Franz Wagner on Mitchell Robinson or Cat, at the same time, it could be a mismatch with Miles Bridges on Cat and Mitchell Robinson. So, I hopefully they play to their strengths and weaknesses tonight and figure it all out. But I think they got to go in there and pound the ball inside and then get the ball back out there. And like I said, I like the way they played the last game, because they did establish that interior presence. And granted, the Brooklyn Nets is not the Orlando Magic, but because of the Wagner thing. But let me put it like this here: even though Wagner had a crazy game and they gave up 60-some points in the paint, but it wasn't only Wagner, because but like even the game against the Brooklyn Nets, granted Claxton didn't have a good big game, but for the big man perspective, Noah Clowney was killing it. You know what I mean? So it's like when you put these certain type of guys, and we didn't have no Mitchell Robinson. Obviously, he was ailing, and I beat my boy up Mitchell a little bit the other day, but I didn't realize that he was ailing too. So we got to take all them things into consideration from an energy perspective. But tonight, you got to be careful with these guys. They got some good shooters out there, man. I don't understand. They get the right coach down there in the right atmosphere. One day that team would, if Melo Ball's still around after this year, but him, Brandon Miller, like I said, Miles Bridges, Colin Saxton, Copel, you name it, they got it down there. Trey Mann, it goes on and on. These cats can get it. They can get it. So, man, our 3-point defense got to be on point tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I think if our 3-point defense on point tonight, I think we'd be okay, because I don't think they're going to have too much to do with us in the paint. So let's see how it goes. But listen, I'm going to throw up the injury report and the stats and everything. We get back at it. Salute to the chat. Dougie Fretchers came in the building. Sherwin is in the building. Salute to Sherwin. Salute to the whole chat. And salute to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Knicks Real Talk, Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks, Spectrum Center. Down here in the Carolinas, man, they're going to get it popping tonight, man. Here go the injury report and all that good stuff. We'll be right back at it, man. Let's get it popping real quick. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Powers, real quick, man. You look at the numbers. Pretty much we still at 120.8. You know what's crazy? Them numbers did not change from the Nets game at all. So that we still 120.8 points per game. They 116 a game. We rebounded at 46 a game. They 45 a game. Our assist number is still around 27. They're 26 3-point shot. Took a little fall the last, maybe a couple of games, but we had 36.6 obviously in our field goal percentage, which I want to see a couple of points higher, get around 48, 49. But I mean, the numbers is not too far off. We scored a little bit, but now that they got much more bodies back, LaMelo and all these guys, it might be a different thing tonight. So we definitely can't sleep on that game because their numbers is not too far off to be a 4-13 team. But other than that, man, it's just another game on the doctor shop. Howard, I would like to see us keep getting that 3-point percentage up around 38, 39 for the season, at least 37, 38, and get that field goal percentage up a little bit. And other than that, I think we'd be okay.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers really haven't changed much. You know what I mean? Depending on the games, if you're staying around average with the rebounding, almost average with the assists. You know what I mean? So, numbers is 100 and some points a game. We're looking pretty, we're staying at these numbers without with all the injuries and all the stuff that happened in the last couple of games. Everything has been right about the same. So people have been filling in. So we need to continue to do that. And I think the guys, like you said, Devon, it's already 15 games in. These guys kind of know the situation, know the system a little bit more. They know where they need to be and when they have to be and stuff like that. So it's going to get a little easier. It's a little hard now because they're down a couple of guys. Shamov is down. Right now, we still got OG down. You know what I mean? But guys are filling in. Step up. That's all we talked about last year. Next man up mentality, right? And I think the Knicks have that, and they got guys that can score. And you may see a phenomenal game from Tyler Kolek last game. You know what I mean? Got to give him a little props. He got out there. He looked all right. he was all right. You know what I mean? He wasn't, you know what I mean? I was like, all right, Tyler. You know what I mean? So we got to give props to him and stuff like that. And let's see what happens tonight. He may get some more minutes tonight. Let's see if Haka Purdy gets some more minutes, or Purdy could get some minutes, or if Jabo or whosoever is that next man up. We need someone to come off that bench and step up again, and let's see what happens.
Yeah. And Tyler Kolek did play a good game, ladies and gentlemen, against the Brooklyn Nets. He sure did. But remember, like somebody else in the chat said, it is the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see what he could do with Colin Sexton and all these guys tonight.
Right. That's the difference.
Competition makes a difference. But nevertheless, he did a great job the other day in Brooklyn. So salute to Tyler Kolek for coming in and help steer the ship in the right direction. And like I said, he's one of them few guys in the NBA that's a quintessential point guard, a pass first guy. We don't have too many guys in the league like that no more, ladies and gentlemen, because it's all about the point guard, the average point guard nowadays. If you look at the high echelon point guard, they score first point guard, whether it's SGA, Brunson, Luka, and it goes on and on. Curry. I mean, we in a new NBA era where we used to enjoy having guys like Tyler Kolek around on a regular. But like I said, as seasons change and the league changes over the years, we went from dunking the basketball like crazy to the 3-point barrage. Now we got 7-footers who's knocking them down from all over the place. Now our point guard is pretty much score first guys who can beat you with the dribble, with the ball in their hand and score and get buckets. SGA was the leader scorer in the league last year, point guard. Jalen Brunson, point guard. It goes on and on. Halliburton, all these guys. I mean, Halliburton probably one of the few remaining ones who could do it like that. They really throw the ball and get assists like that. So, if they out there, but it's not too many of them. Like I said, the league has changed over the year. But other than that, great job. I told Tyler Kolek the other day, man. I thought he came in and did a good job of orchestrating the team and doing the things that we needed to do. So let's hope that he can continue to shine today. But it's going to be a tough one today, man. Make no mistake about it. These guys got talent down there. Big Taz in hand, my brother. What's good? Salute to you, Big Taz. Good to see my man. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, my bro. Real talk. To the HRMX, the greatest in building as well. So to everybody in the building, man. Thank y'all, man. Real talk. Let's get it, man. Hit that like, subscribe for your boys, man. Let's get it popping up here. Because I know Nick got to go down here to Charlotte, get it popping tonight. I'd love to get this win today, get to 11-6, and keep it moving. I was hoping 15-5, but I still take the 14-6 if we can get it. We be one game off. But I think we round in, Shot. I think we're doing a good job under the circumstances with my man missing the game. Brunson, Anunoby was out. Mitchell Robinson a game or two. Deuce Bride a game or two here or there. We weathered the storm pretty good. Right now we 500 basketball. In the last 4 games, we won 2 on the road and won 2 at home. But obviously the team we beat are not high echelon teams. So we got to make sure that, the big thing for me to win today, because we got a really big one Friday. Another Emirates Cup game. I don't know if Giannis going to be back in the building, but like we said, every time he come to play the Knicks, they find a way to get back off the injury. so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we got Giannis in the Emirates Cup game in MSP, ladies and gentlemen. And we on our James Brown shit on that one. That's a big payback game right there. You know what I mean? We got to get back. We need to get back on that game. So I hope we can go in there and do this thing sharp out. But other than that, cross T tonight, dot I, rebound the ball, guard that 3-point line tonight, and I think we'd be okay for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely about defense tonight. Slowing these guys down, limited them to one shots, and try to grab all the offensive rebounds as you can. I mean, tonight is a big game with this Emirates Cup now. I forgot all about it. So I was looking for a good win tonight. Now I'm looking for a greater win than tonight. You know what I mean? So we really have to limit these guys to, like you said, Divine. We have to limit these guys to 3-point shots. We cannot go out there and let these guys run amok on us. You know what I mean? These guys, in my opinion, don't like us. You know what I mean? And they're going to come out and, like Divine said, these guys are all out. These guys was all out, and now they're coming back to play the Knicks. So what do you think that means? I mean, how important is the Knicks when you come to your arena? We joke about it all the time right here on Knicks Real Talk. We talk about it. You be broke, your leg is broke, you done blew your hamstring out. Knicks coming, yo, I'm ready to play, coach. What's up? I did the Miyagi. Anyway, make a long story short, let's get out there and win this game tonight, man. This is a big game.
Yeah. Y'all look at the group cup standard right there. You see us at the in the bottom group EC. We 1-1. So we definitely want to get out there and get it popping, man. The Miami Heat plus 46 point wide differential. We -2, so we got to go out there and really get it popping. We win the thing tonight. That makes that bodes well for us. Because we'd be 2-1 with Miami. Then if we could knock off the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday, then we'd be 3-1. Depending on what Miami do the next couple of days, then we move into the Group C from a win-loss perspective. I don't know about the point thing, but so let's see how we can get it done, man. It's a big game for us tonight, man. This is one of those games where you don't want to just lose the game because you didn't come out there and bring your A game. We need our A game tonight against these guys because, like I said, they uber talented from an offense perspective. Uber talented down there offense perspective. They got guys who can get it, man, and they linky. So we gonna need Mikhail on Brandon Miller today. We gonna need Deuce Bride on probably this my man, the Mellow Ball, and obviously I'm quite sure they may put Brunson on Copel. You know what I mean? So no matter who they play or whoever your man may be, like I said, my most intriguing matchup is gonna be Cat and Miles Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be one from this standpoint. Miles Bridges can get buckets. He's physical. I mean, and he can shoot the ball from out there. So that's going to allow Cat to come out there and pull him away from the rebound. The rebounding numbers is Miles Bridges out there. Miles Bridges out there jacking up threes, which he can do. I mean, and if Cat's his man, I mean, Cat not by that goal to get that defense rebounded. So it's going to be some various things that's going to go on in the game today that we got to be aware of. And but I think first and foremost we got to guard that 3-point line, and if we do that, then we'd be okay. Let me open up the panel. Bring the chosen one in the building that we can really get it popping, man. Jay Chosen, what's good, my dude?
What's good?
Yeah, what it do?
Chilling. First and foremost, happy holidays to you and your families.
Likewise, my brother. Likewise.
Thank you, brother. And to the chat too. Got a lot to give thanks for, not only for our team, good team in our front office, but more importantly than that, you got good health and you got good, you got loved ones and stuff like that, man. Be grateful and be thankful, man. That's good news.
Right.
It's funny that you said that. When I saw that everybody was playing, I called my boy. I was like, what happened? I thought every single person was out tonight. I started blaming him. I was like, what the hell, bro? You told me everybody was out. Everybody was out because we was betting. And he told me he said, you have a hard game tonight. I was like, what are you talking about? But look, the up and coming team, don't let that record fool you with the talent that they have. They might not have put it together because of their youth or because of injuries or whatever might be the reason. But Knuppel is that kid is a good player, man. We're gonna get a chance to watch him play. And you know another thing I like about games like this is, as much as I believe deep in my heart we're gonna win, and not only win but win strong. And I'll say that at the end. But we get a chance to watch some teams that I normally don't get a full chance to watch. And I want to, like, so, you know what I mean? I'm a basketball fan. I'm a Knicks fanatic. I love my Knicks. They're my only team I root for. But I love basketball. So when you see teams and kids like this that you might not see on a regular basis, I want to see what they're about. Of course, I want to see our guys shut their ass down, but I definitely want to see what they're about, because I was just looking at the top 5 guys that you should be looking for, young people, and Knuppel was 4. So let's see what they're about. Bridges is nothing to sneeze at. They're Bridges. Miles, it plays tough. Always thought, always a guy that I was thinking about could come over here or something like that, make a difference some way. Mm-hmm. So, look, I like what we did last, but I don't want to disrespect Brooklyn, right? Because we didn't score 154 on them or anything like that. But we got to play a sound game, and we got to definitely play. I would like to see our defense really step up on a team that scores more than Brooklyn does in a different way. So, salud.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, you said it earlier. I'll repeat what you said because I feel the same way. Take any team lightly in NBA, especially a team like this, and we can lose. Mm-hmm. And we need to not only win, but win with some good numbers tonight because of the cup. So I'm looking forward to this game big time. Been waiting for this game all day. And at 9:30, my Wolverines play the college, and I like them too. So I'm looking for who's going to be next year too. So it's a good day.
Yep, real talk. Well, salute to my man Fabian is in the building. King Ribby is in the building. Dave Smith is in the building. Mr. Tito, John McDonald, Mr. T, what's good? Salute to you, peace. And salute to everybody in the chat, man. Real talk. And my man On Diaz, like always keep us informed on what's going on before the game start. Ladies and gentlemen, Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench tonight. Thank you, On Diaz, my brother, for always keeping us informed, man. You know how we do.
That means Josh Hart is starting then, right?
Josh Hart and Deuce McBride will start tonight.
I think they like that, lad. That was a nice look anyway. Mm-hmm.
Yep, facts. You know what's interesting about that? And I also heard this too, Shaw Powell, that's interesting to me, that from inside the organization, whatever, like the low management that Mitchell Robinson is barking on comes from his agent. His agent is the one letting the Knicks know that they want to low manage Mitch. Now I understand why they're doing that, because it's bag season. You know what I mean? It's bag season.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Man, right. He don't want him to go out there and blow up nothing. He about to get freaking $20-something million.
Right.
He get a percentage of that.
Yeah, so I did hear about that, man, overall. So I can understand why they do it. But thank you, OD, for that, man. Real talk, man. Appreciate you. So I mean that lineup, I like that lineup against these guys for this reason. You got a little more, but even though he might not be big as them, but Josh Hart, I think, could keep up with Miles Bridges more than Mitchell Robinson and Cat can, because it's the size and the speed and things of that nature, and the way they go out on the perimeter. So overall, I think that's a good move for the Knicks. I don't have a problem with that. And now your bench get even stronger rebounding wise, because now Josh Hart. So you're switching on Mitchell Robinson for Josh Hart. Let's see how that goes. It might be interesting to see, man. And Cat go to the 5 and just eat tonight. Because I don't think nobody on that starting 5 for them can mess with him, Shot Power. So I think overall that's a good move, man. I don't have a problem with that. For real, and bring back Mitch kind of gradually. Because like I say, he had an illness, and we don't know if that's the reason, or they just like what they seen with Josh Hart back in there. But either way it go, I think it's a win-win for the Knicks, though, no matter what, though, for sure. Because, like I said, you can always switch him out in 3 or 5 minutes. That because it's not like it's a demotion. It's that you play the first 5 minutes, they get switched out anyway. So what I like about it is Mitch can come in for Cat. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly what is going to start to happen. You know what I mean? The one thing that we have noticed, you know what I mean, especially with OG, and this may be continuous. This may be a continuous thing if OG come back with Josh Hart starting again. You know what I mean? Deuce may go back to the bench, but Josh Hart starting. We all talked about this at the beginning of the year, who's going to start and who's on the stuff. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe because Hart just got the Timberlands and the Hart hat last game or whatever, that I think that Brown likes him in the lineup. I don't remember if everybody remembers this. Remember we played Sacramento, was it last year? And all Mike Brown was talking about was Josh Hart. And Josh Hart. I think that was one of the games Josh Hart had got that one of them triple doubles or something like that, or was very effective in that game. So he likes him. And I think that, anyway, I don't want to go too far into this because this is only because, anyway, good for him to make a change like this, to put Josh Hart back into the starting lineup and put Mitch in the second unit. You know what I mean? Now we have a more defined second unit now. So I'm liking what he just did.
Hey, real quick, AP I don't know. I don't think from what I on Dias is saying, AP and everybody look like Deuce McBride is starting tonight, unless something happened just now. He's out, but
I don't see him out.
Yeah, he's not out though. He's starting tonight. Actually, Dias has put out there for thank you. Dias put up at that, and I don't think it had anything to do with injuries. The last time he was out, obviously had a bereavement in his family. He had the death of the family.
It was his grandmother.
Yeah, and not only that, the young man just had a little seed not too long ago. So I mean, these guys they do have they human beings as well on the other side. Yeah, they got issues like we got too. So let's hope that but he's playing tonight. Just to make a long story short, guys, he's going to be starting tonight. But he's a important cog in the wheel for the New York Knicks. So let's hope that. I'm glad he's out there today. And but he's not injured or nothing like that at all. I just think the last couple of games he had some personal problem. And like I said, a young man like that who just coming off a newborn baby, you never know what happens in a person's life outside of basketball. So let's hope that everything is okay. He gets a pop tonight because we need him out tonight. We need him tonight because now what's interesting to me, Jay Chosen, now that they done switched it up, let me ask you a question. Now, what happens with Trey Mann, Colin Sexton, these guys who can light it up off their bench now that you got Josh Hart and Deuce McBride, who's probably two of your better defenders in that second unit. Now they done got implemented into the first unit, Jay Chosen. Do you think Kolick and who's these guys that we're going to expect to go out there with Clarkson, Kolick, that's going to be able to handle these guys that's coming off the bench? Because like I said, Colin Sexton can get it. Trey Mann will light you up. That young boy can get it as well. So it's going to be interesting. And we definitely got to be on our defense game tonight because I think if we don't play our defense game tonight, we lose this game tonight. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. If the New York Knicks don't play defense tonight against that team with the scores they got, 4-13 and not, regardless, I think they lose, Jay Chosen. What do you think we need to do to offset that thing tonight if now that Deuce McBride and Josh Hart is in the starting lineup?
Okay, so I'm going to say it like this. I expect a little bit of last year in tonight's game, especially with Hart being in the starting lineup. I think that you're going to see a lot of minutes tonight by people like Mikal Bridges, people like maybe Hart, maybe Deuce. You might see a lot of minutes out of people like that because they are the guys who play defense, the better defense on people that, in the same size range. So I see a lot of minutes out of them. Games like this, you miss OG big time. Like in a game like this, you miss OG a lot because he would be playing a lot of wing defense, a lot of out perimeter defense, and all that. So I do think that, but I think the key to our game is it is defense, but it is also that fast-paced offense. So to mix it up, for me personally, fast-paced offense is is the antithesis of good defense. Try to slow us down if you can. Show us that you can stop us from getting a bucket. You can't stop us from getting a bucket, then all we have to do is stop you from getting one or two and just keep making our buckets. Then you might get to a three. Then we'll stop you from one or two. We keep making our buckets. So that is that. And rebounding. Rebounding is the name of tonight's game. They have two tall guys. One's a young kid, Carl Brenner or something like that. And another guy, Diabetes. I hate to say his name because it sounds like I'm making fun of something, but Diabetes, I think his name is, or something like that. He's their center, 6'10" center. And Kalkbrenner are their big men.
Kalkbrenner, yeah, absolutely. And they got Mason Plumlee as well. So
yeah, and Mason. You know what? You're right about that. They're Mason Plumlee. I'm wondering, does he get a lot of burn? The last two games he's got 12 minutes and 22 minutes. But in the 22 minutes versus Atlanta, he had 6 points and 8 rebounds and 6 assists. That's Mason Plumlee. And the Plumlee boys, they get in the mix. You know that. So I think that we're going to play well. I think the name of tonight's game is good paced basketball. You know, pass, score, and stop them at least one or two times in between you getting buckets. It can't be. It's not Diabetes. Something. So that sounds like that. But he's not big enough to hang with Cat, and he's definitely not. I don't believe he's fast enough either, or strong enough. I really would love to see Cat. To answer even more than that, I really love to see Cat in the post tonight.
Oh, he's gonna kill it tonight.
You know what I mean?
I concur.
Yes, I want to see him in the post. I do not want to see, and he did it last time. Last game, that starting from the top of the key is for some teams. It can't be every game. He's 7 foot. He's strong. Call for the ball. Get the ball, and then, and the same thing. Just to answer one last thing that you said earlier, I read the same article you read about Mitch. If Mitch's whatchamacallit had to say, Mitch would go out there, get a double and not play the rest of the year, right? So I think that Mitch is a big deal tonight. Have Mitch in the middle, stopping those young boys from trying to get the cut in, because that's really what they got. They got the three, and the cut. That's what they got.
Fact.
We got to stop that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me shout out a couple of people there. Peace to the God, Allah Wad, Allah was good. Salute to you. Dave Smith was good. Nick Yak was good. Salute to S God, the man K podcast. Make sure y'all go hit S God up. The S is in the building. Man K podcast. Make sure you hit the brother up. Real talk. Like I said, Nick Yak. D Ross was good. My man Cam from the kickback. You know where it's at, Cam. Salute to you as well, my man. Celso was good, my dude. He in the building, always representing for us well. Celso, appreciate you, my man. Salute everybody in the building, man. Let's get it, man. Like I said, we can't take these cats for granted tonight. Radu, what's popping, my man? Good to see you as well. It's gonna be a fun game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't gonna be no easy one. But I do believe when we come to play for 48 minutes on that side of the ball, DSE, what's good? 161. DSE, what's popping? Thank you for coming in. First time seeing you in here, DSE, but thank you for coming in. If that's who I think it is, but if not, salute to you, my man. Thank you for coming in. Make sure
is it just me, Divine, or is everybody got an at their name now? Like the names looking everything different every time I got to really look at the name. Yeah. Right? Am I bugging? Everything look like it had an at the beginning, right? Anyway,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
My music thing popped up. My other name popped up. I don't even know how the hell that happened.
Yeah, real talk.
They're infiltrating us, Shaw.
Yeah. You know what? It's a glitch in the matrix, but hopefully it's a good glitch.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's not only on here. I've seen it on like different things.
It must be a YouTube thing. YouTube probably starting to tag the people in there that subscribe to their channels, I guess. But yeah, man. Listen. we go in there and get a pop of the day, shot powers, leave no stones unturned, man. Give me some pros and cons to this thing, man, and what we need to do to get these boys up out here today.
Yeah, man. This got to be a game that they turn up, man, and I really hope that they do that tonight. It makes it even more exciting to watch the game now to see how they changed up the lineup. Now we looking at Deuce, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Mikal, and Cat. And now you're looking in the second unit of more than likely Clarkson, and Mitchell Robinson and Tyler Kolick and Shamit. I mean, and Yabo. I don't know who's going to be in there now. I know two people I know is going to be in there. I'm pretty sure Mitch is going to be in there, and I'm pretty sure that Clarkson is going to be in there, and everybody else is a wing and a prayer. So this is going to be an exciting game tonight, and I think this is a night that you'll see a couple of guys really boost their scoring up tonight. I'm control the pace, grab your rebounds, hit your free throw shots, shoot over 37% from three-point land, over 28 assists a night. I know 30 is the winning sweet point and all that stuff, but the Knicks stay consistent at 28, and I'm glaring as if they could get to 28, they've been winning games. So I'm with 28 point assists. I would like to see 30, but 28 is a bare minimum for me. Mm-hmm. I think the Knicks go out there and perform tonight. I think that the Knicks win tonight. Emirates Cup game, things connected to scoring. Knicks win tonight, 132 to 119. 132, 119. I think tonight, my big guy, I want Yabo to hit 4 3-pointers and all that stuff, but tonight I think Cat should eat tonight. I think Cat eats tonight again. A 40-20 game tonight. I think Cat gets tonight 40 points and 20 rebounds.
Yeah, and Jay, hold that thought for a minute. I forgot to put it up there earlier. I just want to go into this thing, ladies and gentlemen. Just if you look at right quick, and we get right back at the pros and cons. Here go our next couple of games, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Hornets tonight, Friday, Milwaukee Bucks Emirates Cup throwdown, ladies and gentlemen. Another Emirates Cup game on Friday. Then we got a big game on Sunday. Toronto coming in the building with Brandon Ingram quickly. Scotty Barnes, RJ, number being in the building. They second in the Eastern Conference with 5 losses. They playing good ball over there, 13-5, something like that, something of that nature.
That's Sunday. What time is that game, Divine?
That's Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Okay, all right, I'll be back home.
Yep, and then you got Boston on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Then we got Charlotte again on Wednesday. So Boston and Charlotte is a back-to-back Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we got Utah Jazz. We got Orlando Magic, who we owe a butt whipping to somehow, some way on the 7th, and that we get to other stuff after that. So, so y'all just make sure y'all keep it tuned to the schedule. We got a chance to win the game tonight. I'd love to get that Milwaukee game. Toronto going to be a tough game, even though it's in the Garden. It's going to be tough. We at Boston. That's going to be a tough game. But I think we could do. We need to beat them high echelon teams in the road to get to where we got to go. So it'll be a good start to get Milwaukee, Toronto, Boston. Big 3 games coming up for us from a talent perspective, ladies and gentlemen. So, Jay Choden, sorry about that, but give me your pros and cons and keep to a victory today, my dog.
All good, my brody. Listen, the pros are we are the New York Knicks. We're better than them. We're built. All right, I'm gonna say it every time. We got 2 all-stars at the 2, in my opinion, the 2 most important positions in the game: the point guard and the center position, right? So whatever you want to call them, when Cat starts, he starts at center. And I think that we are better than them in probably every way. So the pros are that we have been playing better, we have been gelling better. Cat and the captain had fantastic games last game. I expect the same exact thing from them tonight. A double-double from both of them, actually, I would like to see. And my guy tonight is the captain, though I do agree that I think Cat is going to go off tonight. It's a game for Cat to go off. But I think the captain is like, it's hard to pick the captain, right? Because he's going to get you 30-something regardless. So like, it's hard to pick him. You're going to pick somebody different. You know what? I'm going to pick somebody different. I'm going to pick Clarkson tonight. We need people off the bench to really help us. I think Clarkson has a game, 15 points and better, maybe 15, 5, and 5, something like that. That would be great. And the cons are that we're banged up a little bit, no OG, no whatever. But there's really no cons to this. But I will say this: take the team lightly. This will be a hang your head game if we do not win this game. All right, I really believe that. I don't care what anybody feel. That's what I feel. We got to go out there and win. So and out rebound them, and I do want 30 assists, even if it's on the dot 30. Hit those free throws. They're free. Like press and like. Press like is free. Hit them like brothers. For my brothers up there, hit them buttons. Hit them Thanksgiving like buttons. Let's go. Be grateful for this great show they put on for you guys. All right. My score. 163.
I ain't mad at that.
Get it.
I ain't mad at that score.
What do you call it? Let's get it.
I actually started giving it thought. I started giving it thought.
I ain't even mad at you, but say that.
All right, I'm not joking about this. I really think we're gonna score like what Michelle said. I think we're gonna score. I'm gonna go 133. 133 to 1. 133 to 113. 133 to 113.
That's a beatdown.
Yeah. I wanted to say 103, but I think that at the end it might be a little like,
killing.
103
is a killing. 113 is a beatdown.
I want to kill them. Go out. Don't forget, we need the points too.
I don't want to put 131. I think the reason why I said 119, I think they're going to be not as heavy defense. I mean, they're going to be playing defense, but I don't think it's going to be more focused on defense. I think it's going to be more focused on offense.
Yeah, real talk. Darlene, I like Darlene. So you got 129, 113.
Yeah, no, I agree
my
with you
brother.
about
What's
that.
good, man? Thank you for the super parrot. I'm upset before the game at Deuce for letting Canepo and Sexton cook him. I'm done with Deuce and Mitch because he's playing not to get injured. Yeah, you ain't lying about that. He ain't playing.
Yeah, that bothers me a lot, man.
Yeah, he's not playing that. I don't know if Parrish is, like I said, we did talk about that earlier, where his agent is the one doing the load management thing, but that still shouldn't be the case because if you get I don't care what his manager say, the New York Knicks paying that money, but you get out there and get on that court and go to work. You know what I mean? And like I said, let's hope that the illness he had the last couple of days, hopefully it rectify itself. We don't know, man. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I'm still hanging in with my man Deuce, though. I think Deuce is compared to what we got on that bench, there ain't too many cats. Parrish, I think that at least on our bench right now can defend like Deuce and things of that nature. But I do get your sentiments, though, brother, and I appreciate you super chat always, my man. On real talk. For me, ladies and gentlemen, it's plain and simple tonight. Guard that 3-point line, ladies and gentlemen. If you guard that point line, this game is over. If you let them boys, if you let Canopo and all the cats start get it going, and it's over. So I think for me, we got to guard the 3-point line tonight. And my biggest thing tonight, the New York Knicks must play bully ball tonight. Must play bully ball tonight. Go down and lay them, beat them dudes up down there, man. I mean, we big down there. Go down there and smash mouth. You know what I mean? I wish this one game where you wish Anunoby was in there as well because he got that physicality with him. But yeah, I think Brunson get down here, big cat digging their trash tonight, man, in the alley tonight. Everybody go downhill, and once the ball get down in the middle, if you don't got a shot, you spray it back out, then you shoot a 3. But like Jay, you can't, like Jay said, don't start off out there. It's inside out. You know what I mean? We got to go down there and go hard in the paint, and go hard in the paint tonight. Play some New York Knicks bully ball type thing. I think we'd be okay down there. I'm really happy about that. I think what we got to do, another thing is that's not a defense-minded team. I don't think like that. So I think we can exploit them in a lot of ways. But I think our bench got to come up big tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They got to come up big tonight because, like I said, who gonna guard Colin Sexton? Who's going to guard Trey Mann? Who's going to guard these guys who can really get out there and get it tonight? And, you know, we depending on our guys. Even though we had a good game, Kolek and Clarkston and maybe DeWara, maybe Yabusele. I don't know. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how they perform tonight against these guys who got an offense-minded game tonight. So that my con would be like, if y'all don't guard that 3-point line, you get smoked tonight. If you guard the 3-point line, I think you got a chance to win the game in a decisive manner. So I'm gonna go out here tonight and say, you know what? I think we go out there and score. You guys was in the 130s. I'm gonna be right around with Darlene. I'm gonna go with 127 tonight. I'm gonna go 127 because that's a 3-point shooting team. I'm gonna go around 115. I'm gonna go 127, 115 tonight. I'm not too far from the Queen Darlene. She had 129, 113. I'm really close to you guys too, about 4 or 5 points, whatever. But I think I'm gonna stay at 127, 115, and let's hope, you know, really we don't care what they win by, because like that's what we like to do here. You know what I mean? We, you know, so we can get in there and have some fun with it, say I was close or I got it on the nose.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, we just like to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We know that it don't matter how much you win by, as long as you win, but it's just something that we like to embark on and here to have some fun with it. So it's all good. But I'm looking forward to this game, man. Let's win this one. I don't want to jump ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure your mental, the New York Knicks got to make sure their mental is still in the building. They ain't at the dinner table tonight.
Right.
Make sure that mental is in the game, but not at the dinner table. You know, make sure your mental and physical is in the building tonight. Because if your mental gone out that building tonight because you worry about getting some turkey tonight, it's a wrap. And so let's hope they get it popping. I think we get it popping tonight, man. But listen, the game's about to start. Let's go get this thing done, man. I'm rooting for this game big time. I want to win this one, man. This will be a good win. And it's not about the competition, how good they are or not good they are. It's just good to get a win, to keep the momentum going, to get ready for this Giannis these Bucks on Friday, because these are Emirates Cup games. We want to get it popping.
Who's your guy?
My guy tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Deuce McBride.
There you go. There you go.
Going Deuce McBride tonight. Even before we put the before Parrish put that up, that was my thought. Was I think Deuce McBride going to play a major role tonight in trying to slow down Melo Ball or Brandon Miller, whoever they're going to put, or Copel for that matter. So I think Deuce McBride's defense got to come up big for us tonight. And obviously, you know, with his 3-ball, Canyon to shoot the 3-ball the way he do, I think he'll be a guy. So I'm gonna go Deuce McBride tonight, 127, 115, New York Knicks. Let's go get it. Everybody enjoy tomorrow, man. For all those who celebrate, and just enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, get your X-Lax, get your Pepsi Bismol, get all that shit.
Get it all ready.
Get it all ready. You know, do the thing.
Wear buttonless pants, just sweat.
Right. Yeah, right. And you know what? I want to see my man pick up real quick. I want to see Tyler Coley have another game like he had against Brooklyn.
I would like that.
Tonight, it's gonna be harder tonight, though. Because I mean, you know, you got Colin Sexton back there, but it's gonna be fun tonight, and it's all good.
Maybe Diawara do something.
Yeah, for right. Jay Choden, thank you as always. Shout power,
Always,
my brother.
man.
You're ready.
My brother, y'all enjoy it, man. I'll see you guys Friday. Y'all enjoy Thanksgiving tomorrow, man, and all that stuff. D-Rod say he fasting. Understandable, D-Rod. That's what it do. I'll get it popping after I get it. You know, so I'm gonna be Chef Boyardee in the building tomorrow. I'm getting it popping.
Word, me too.
I'm gonna be Chef Boyardee tonight, man. So let's do it like I always. And all that good stuff. And guys, man, y'all have a good night. And everybody like that, man. Let's get it, man. Divine, Shaw Powers, Jay Chosen, the chat, Knicks Real Talk, Knicks Let's Get It. Make sure y'all hit that button before y'all leave the building like Jay Chosen say, free. It's free.
Let's go.
Go, man. Parrot, thank you for the super chat. Brian Costa, my man, as always. Thank you, my brother of Real Talk. Appreciate that, being a member as well and everything, man. Thanks to everybody coming in the building tonight, man. It's always good to get in here, chop it up with you guys on this Knicks basketball thing we do here, man. So listen, y'all enjoy the game, enjoy Thanksgiving tomorrow, man. We'll see y'all Friday, Knicks Bucks Emirates Cup Showdown. That's a 7:30 game. We'll be in the building at 6:30. Jay, Shop Powers, peace, man. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
You too, man. Blessings.
Yes, indeed.
Let's go Knicks.
Let's go.
You are now about to witness
Knicks real talk, just enter the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual facts. It's your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like Talisman. Who style this? Aiming at your mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. In the rip though, I side really cryptic, we locked them from the get-go. On this Knicks show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KRT drip club leading up to tip off. We fuel like confident, put your Nick content in beast mode like my charm. We a cheat code, we roll the bar too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Price Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, career popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the lens of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange blue sky. And Metropolitan, we connecting the vets go wallowing. And the matters with the massive without shaking asses. The team screaming, I made the platform with passion. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Knicks assassin.
You are now about to witness it.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flames throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness it.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flames throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness it.
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flames throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire! He's on fire! He's on fire!